Maybe he just couldn't settle so far from home in England.
Yeah, maybe so.
Just what Australia didn't want, to be behind early on. Jedinak of Crystal Palace getting the touch there. Big job to do shielding that defence today. 2 balls on the pitch for a moment there. Australia are having enough trouble with 1. "32 years old now. Maicon, once regarded as the best right back in the world. Schwarzer is going to have some work to do here.
Yeah, I think in England, Ian, we didn't see the best of Maicon. He arrived injured. He looked overweight at times. But I still think he's got a lot to give. Great experience, bags of energy. And I think he'll trouble Dani Alves for the spot. He can't be too complacent, Dani Alves.
The Aussies just need a little period of possession. Here's Bresciano. They didn't reach the World Cup ever until 1974, Australia, and then not again until the last 3. So they're now qualified for 3 World Cups in a row. That's towards Josh Kennedy. Beaten in the head, and Paulinho flicks it on. Mackay won the header for the Aussies. Now Tommy Orr, the 21-year-old who plays at Utrecht in Holland. Holman was robbed in midfield rather too easily, and here come Brazil again. How good did you think Brazil were in that Confederations Cup? Because people say, oh, it's a Mickey Mouse tournament. It doesn't really matter. It's not of significance. But we saw that tournament, you and I, and it was played pretty full out, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, firstly, Ian, it was the best Confederations Cup tournament I've seen in a long, well, the best Confederations Cup tournament I've seen since its inception. And I thought Brazil were excellent, culminating in the final where they were excellent against Spain. Their tempo was good, they were aggressive, they closed the Spanish down, really upset them, and they dominated the game, and they're rightly favourites for the World Cup considering it's going to be held in Brazil. And the Brazilian fans will have a huge part to play in the success of the Brazilian side. They were very, very emotional scenes that evening, and I think any time they play at home, and if it is in the World Cup, they're going to be very difficult to beat.
And I make no apologies for repeating the stat we gave you in the Switzerland game. They haven't lost a competitive game at home, Brazil, listen to this, since 1975. Thiago Silva, the skipper, just about kept in play on that side by Marcelo of Real Madrid. Here's Neymar. Oh, and he's caught very, very late there.
Yeah, by Cruz. I think it was just a little... Neymar skips past them, doesn't he? And he just thought I'd give him a little bit there. Let him know I'm here.
Well, that looked pretty cynical looking at that again, didn't it? I mean, he just decided, I'm going to give you a kick.
Exactly.
Here.
Yes, he did. I don't mind that, Ian. It's been far too easy for the Brazilian side up to now.
Enrique Caceres, the Paraguayan referee, deciding not to punish that as far as we could see, which might have been a generous interpretation. You sometimes get that, especially early on and especially in friendlies. Goes a long way towards this back post. Thiago Silva. No problems for Mark Schwarzer that time. Of course, he's made the move, very short move, from Fulham to Chelsea in the summer, where he's backup goalkeeper to Petr Cech. Not a bad backup keeper to have, even at his advanced years.
Yeah, he's an excellent goalkeeper to have. He could probably still play. That's my only concern for Mark Schwarzer. Will he play enough in the lesser games at Chelsea to keep him on his toes, keep him active?
Winning his 109th cap, an Australian record tonight, Schwarzer. Here's Ramirez. Not the best ball. Lucas Neal wide to Bresciano. He's sitting pretty deep today, Bresciano. Mackay of the Brisbane Roar club in the A-League in Australia. Is Neymar. They're very, very keen to keep close tabs on him. Maybe a little too close once or twice. A lot of hype around him, but you have to say, in that Confederations Cup tournament, he did deliver. Hasn't scored yet for his new club Barcelona. Only a matter of time, of course. And he'll definitely be the poster boy next summer in these parts. Here's Neymar again. A deal that took him to Barcelona, worth £48.6 million. Luiz loves to rampage forward, doesn't need too many invitations. Maicon. Ramirez looking for the 1-2, and he's got a chance to get in behind here, but the flag's up this time. Off Joe again and into the net, but the flag had long since gone up.
Yeah. He shows he's not offside.
Level, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was level. He got away with it there, Australia. Good movement from Brazil.
Robbie Cruz, the player down, who plays in the Bundesliga for Bayer Leverkusen. Bresciano playing it short. McGowan trying to get the cross in. Football in China.